Okay, we're here today with Sonia Van Meter. How you doing, Sonia?
I'm doing well. How are you?
So I understand you made the Mars 100 candidates. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. It's really exciting.
So what inspired you to get involved with Mars One?
Really, it was just sort of a whim. I heard about this organization online, and this company out of the Netherlands was looking to establish a colony on Mars, and it sounded so far-fetched and so magnificent and so fantastical that I just had to give it a try. I don't know that I really had of getting into the organization, even for a brief period. But it was just something that I had to be able to say that I'd thrown my hat in the ring when I'd had the chance. And now here I am.
Cool. So how have your family and friends reacted to your involvement?
Well, it's been a little bit of a mixed bag. My husband has been my greatest champion and loudest supporter. He has written several pieces that have shown up in different publications supporting my bid for the Mars One candidacy. And he's been very, very supportive publicly and privately. My stepchildren think this is really cool. I'm not sure they believe it's real yet, which is fine because I'm not sure that I believe it's real yet. But they are enjoying a very modest amount of celebrity at their schools. Their teachers think it's weird that their stepmom is one of the Mars 100, and they constantly get asked, how's your stepmom doing? What's she up to? And my father is cautiously supportive, although I think when it comes down to it, just about any father would rather have their daughter here on this planet. But so far, no one's told me that they really don't want me to go. So I don't know what I should make of that.
Okay. How would you respond to the negative comments you've been getting online and the harsh criticism Mars One has been getting?
There's been a lot of criticism of the organization and of me personally. And, the weird thing is that I understand it all. Mars One is attempting something really, really difficult. And even that is a hilarious understatement. They are literally attempting something that no one in the history of humanity has ever attempted. So naturally, there are going to be critics. And many of these critics are very reasonable people with, with histories in science and engineering and technology. And I welcome that criticism, because the truth is, the more people that we have looking at this plan and dedicated to the success of this mission, on both sides of the aisle, the better this plan is going to work out. So I welcome any and all criticism. I prefer it when it comes from healthy skeptics rather than pure cynics who believe that Mars One is a scam. I certainly don't believe it's a scam. I think it's a long shot, but I don't think that it's a scam by any stretch. Now, when people attack me personally, and there have been a few of those, it's usually because I am a wife and a stepmother. And I can't tell them that they're wrong. I am, in fact, a woman who is considering leaving the planet, to pursue a personal dream. So I can't argue with that. And if people don't understand that, I certainly appreciate their perspective. But what I would want to tell them is that I'm not doing this for personal glory. I'm not doing this to make a name for myself. I applied for this mission because I believe that space exploration brings out the best in humanity. And I would love to be a part of an endeavor that could potentially be the next giant leap for mankind. I wouldn't do this if I didn't have the full support of my family. The minute they tell me that they don't want me to go, I'm out. But my husband believes that this mission, could potentially change the world, and he won't tell me not to be a part of it because he knows how important that is to me. So that's all I can say to the critics.
Okay. So I understand you're going to be part of a panel at the Mars Society convention coming up. Could you tell us about that?
Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to being a part of the Mars Society Convention panel that features Mars One candidates. I understand that Baz Lansdorp, our founder, is going to be there, and he's going to be sitting on a panel with some MIT students who did a very controversial study last year that brought to light some potential obstacles that Mars One is going to have to deal with if they want to execute their plan. I will be sitting on a panel with just other Mars One candidates, and I'm really looking forward to it. I have really enjoyed meeting all the candidates in the program. They come from varied backgrounds. They're really interesting people. But I think the thing that we have in common is that we're very optimistic about humanity's future in space. And that makes for some really fun and interesting and entertaining conversations. I believe on this panel, we'll be talking about our experiences with Mars One so far, about how we applied, why we think we were selected, and more importantly, what's going to come next, what the next steps are in our training process. But I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of questions we get asked, both from moderators and from the audience, because the Mars Society Conference is always populated by not just space enthusiasts, but people with actual backgrounds in aerospace engineering and space exploration and science. So I think it's going to be a really exciting few days, and I look forward to being a part of it.
Awesome, man. What advice would you have for people who support space exploration but don't see how they can get involved directly?
You know what? Just keep following along. Keep being a part of the conversation. Keep up with what NASA and ESA and SpaceX and Orbital Sciences and every other spacefaring organization in the world is doing. Keep talking about it. Keep reading about it. And, when possible, contribute in whatever small ways that you can. I was just an enthusiast. I was just someone who loved knowing that we were going further and deeper into space with the efforts that we were making now. And suddenly I'm a part of this extraordinary journey that came completely out of left field for me. So just, keep doing you, keep reading, keep learning, and keep supporting these endeavors whenever you possibly can.
Awesome. Anything you'd like to add?
I would like to say thank you very much to everyone who has supported Mars One so far. It's very, very easy to criticize an organization like this because it's attempting something so huge and so seemingly crazy. And it doesn't cost anyone anything to mock something or make fun of something. The people that have supported us, I'm sure, are getting a little bit of flack in much the same way that I am. And I just want everyone out there who thinks that space exploration, human space exploration, is worth it. I just want them to know how grateful I am for their support. I know Mars One is grateful for their support. And with any luck, we look forward to creating a really, really extraordinary story for all of those people.
Okay, thanks, Sonia.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.